when you hear Everett Golson is going from Notre Dame to Florida State, is this something that, let's say, a college coach, maybe not yourself, if you go into living rooms in the future and you are competing with, say, somebody who accepts Everett Golson in a fifth year, do you say to a parent, hey, you might want to send your kid elsewhere because look what happened to whichever kids that they had there when Everett Golson came in?
Yeah.
Is that something that might be...
Probably. Yeah, probably. You know, I just believe in kind of growing your own, cultivating your own talent. There was a lot of speculation that we might be interested in Everett Golson because we do have a young quarterback group and we have a very veteran team, but we never even talked about it. I don't want mercenaries on my team. I want guys that grew up on our culture and understand what we're all about. I think that when you bring in a fifth-year guy, especially at a position like quarterback, he has too much influence on guys that I want to have influence on, our staff wants to have influence on, our other players, because we're trying to, in order to have sustained success in my estimation, you have to build a culture. When you bring in mercenaries, I think you fracture that culture. So I think Everett is a great quarterback. Obviously, Jimbo Fisher disagrees with me, and he's won a national championship. I haven't. So, you know, that's just my feeling.
Well, because I love you and we have your back here. I want to make sure you're not accusing him of... When you say mercenary, that means money. No, but I want to say, here's what I think I know where you're going with this. It does have the feel of a free agency type maneuver that you would see at the higher level of the sport, where you in the college ranks are plugging holes with kids from the high school ranks.
Right.
You're normally not plugging a hole in your roster potentially with somebody else that's got 4 years of experience at the level.
Yeah, I don't think in any way, shape, or form there was anything sneaky with that. It's a re-recruitment is what it is, and Florida State's not going to do anything that they shouldn't do to get Everett Golson there. But when I say mercenary, I mean bringing a guy in that hasn't been with you and kind of giving him the reins to your team, and then he's out 1 year later. You know, we did it with an offensive lineman this year. And it was a good experience for us, but it wasn't a quarterback. And the guy we brought in was impactful on our team, but I really vetted him, and I had a great feel for the type of person that he was, and I knew he'd fit our culture. But we weren't ready to do that at quarterback. I like the guys that we have. I think they're going to grow up and become great, great players. And so I feel very comfortable with the way we handle it.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.